What's going on, y'all? This is Chris, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're watching this, I do want to thank you. I really appreciate you. I appreciate all your support. I reached 10,000 subscribers, and I think that's a big milestone for me, and my goal was, to share my story and, just go from there. But now I feel like it's my job to really go in depth and sharing my experiences and sharing exactly what I cooked and exactly what I did, that worked for me in hopes that it will help you. So I just want to say thank you again. I appreciate you all. I'm not going to stop sharing my experiences to help out however many I can. So, all right. So for this video, I'm going to be juicing what I juiced when I was on dialysis and also when I got off of dialysis. All right, y'all, let's get it. All right. So we're going to be juicing a full stock of celery, 2 cucumbers, and 2 apples. Make sure everything is organic, please. And also, you're going to need a high-powered juicer, something that's really going to extract the pulp from the juice. All right. On my celery part, as you can see, this leafy part is the most important part of the celery. I see a lot of packages that come out the grocery store and they don't have none of the leafy part on the celery. And I get a bit confused because it is the most important part. And then we're going to take our cucumbers. Do not peel off the skin off the cucumber. The skin, it provides a lot of great benefits and nutrients that the body needs. So please just leave that part in there. And then we're going to take our apples. We're going to use 2 apples. And you can also use green apples or red apples, whatever you choose. These are Honey Crisp apples. So I'm using these right now, but feel free. All right, it's time to get to juicing. All right, so I'm gonna start with my cucumber. I'm gonna cut that in half. Then I'm gonna throw that in the juicer. And I'm just gonna speed everything up because everything is just gonna consist of putting everything in there and then just watching the juice. I like to put the celery in there after the cucumber or the apple. That's so it could have something to kind of guide it in there. But this juice is really good at juicing and getting everything in there. So just in case you have any issues, just make sure that you put your most heaviest, dense fruit or veggie in there first. This juice should last for about a day. I'll drink it in the morning time, and then I'll drink one at night. Or I'll drink one in the morning, and then I'll drink one at lunch. So space it out however you like to. Also, if you want to make it just a little bit on the sweeter side, you can add some raw honey to it. Y'all know I'm big on my raw honey. So feel free to add about 2 tablespoons of raw honey. And yeah, go from there. So we're almost done. I know it's pretty simple, right? But very effective. This is something I was drinking 4 to 5 times a week. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack. However you got to get it in, get it in. But it should be 2 servings. Split it up throughout the day. So that was what I juice on the regular. Feel free to add ginger. I add raw honey sometimes. That's something, like I said, I was juicing about 4 to 5 times a week. Make sure that you do not neglect that leafy part of the celery. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and hit the alert button so you can stay up to date on all of my upcoming videos that I got going. And like I said, thank y'all again, man. 10K subscribers, that really means a lot to me. And I'm not going to take that lightly. So I'm definitely going to keep the content coming. Let's stay focused. Let's stay disciplined. Make sure we're out there doing our own research. Let's keep on applying pressure. All right, y'all, let's get it.